Hello everybody and welcome back to Miniature Hub. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Night's Watch starter set, which is the starter set that got the most votes on the poll that I put out on the channel. So it's the one I'm going to be doing today. Don't worry, if you did want to see some of the other ones, I will be doing the other starter sets that I have at some point. I'll just sprinkle them in with the other tutorial videos, and I've got some new videos that I've got in mind, some new ideas for A Song of Ice and Fire, so definitely stay tuned and subscribe if you want to see those. So just a quick thing to say about this box set, I have actually opened it already, which you may have seen by some of my other videos. I've already painted a few of the models in here. I've popped out all the cardboard, so not everything's going to be in there, but I will tell you and sort of show you all the stuff I've got in there in the box, so don't worry about that. All the things like coins, like the victory token coins and stuff, all that kind of stuff will be in the starter set that you buy. I've just moved them out of the box, so I've made it a bit more streamlined, because some of the stuff when you popped it out doesn't always fit back in. So I've just moved some of the tokens and things. But apart from that, let's get right into it. So I'm just going to open up the box. Some really cool artwork on the front. As always with this game, the artwork is amazing. So first thing I want to show you are the walls. Now you don't use the walls too often in the game, but I think it may be a Storm of Swords game mode. There's one game mode where you do use walls, and the Night's Watch walls are pretty cool because they're different to all the others. So apart from the free folk, all the other factions in the game have stone walls because they all live in castles and stuff. But because the Night's Watch are on the wall, they actually made it so the walls are the wall. So it's got the ice and it's got the little parapet thing where you stand out and look over the abyss of the lands of always winter. So they're really cool. The other thing is the ruler for the Night's Watch. As you can see, it's got the raven or the crow of the Night's Watch there, and each faction has their own special ruler that comes in the box. Now I've got the terrain here. There are other terrains. These are just I think it's I've got the wayward trees and the swampy stuff with the forests and the corpse piles on the reverse. Each starter set comes with all the terrain that is possible in the game, so every single terrain type comes in every starter set box. I've just popped them all out, and I've put all the hedges in one pack together, all the I think palisades and stuff in one thing together. All the coins are together, all the tokens are together, just to make it more efficient for me. But when they come in, if you've seen my Martel starter set, I haven't popped out anything in there yet. That's what it will look like. All the cardboard layers with all the terrain pieces just sort of in the thing that you pop out and then can obviously use. So don't worry. It will come with everything you need. The game always comes with what you need. That's why this game is so good, because the starter sets are truly a starter set, and you can just play with the starter set. So, next up, we have the NCU tactics board, which is the same for every box set, every starter set. They always come with one of these, so you can set up your NCUs. You've got the rounds on the bottom, and then all the spaces for your NCUs to go, which is quite nice. And then they do also come with a rulebook, like a physical one. This one is definitely going to be outdated, because when they make the starter sets, the Night's Watch was quite early on. Like, as you can see, it's version 1.4, which is not the latest version of the games. Of the game modes, and all the some of the rules have been amended as well. So as you can see, it only goes up to the winter game mode. I think there's like 4 or 5 more game modes that they've actually officially released. So, you know, the physical rulebook is handy. Some of the basic rules are the same as before, like movement and stuff, and attacking, they generally stay the same. But if you do want to read the rules, I would just recommend going on to the War Council app or downloading a PDF version off the website. I think you can do that as well. But honestly, the War Council app, for me, is always the way to go. It gets updated every single update of the game, and it always has the most current rules, and it actually tells you what rules have been changed, and it will show you also unit changes to units and cards and that sort of stuff. So yeah, War Council app, always the way to go when you want to look at rules and stuff. Okay, so let's have a look at the dice. This is the pack of dice. You've got the D3, which is the white one, and then you've got the faction-specific dice that have the symbol of the faction, which is the crow and the sword for the Night's Watch, which is very nice. You then have the cards, all of the cards, including the objective or the mission cards and that sort of stuff. And then you have all the character cards. Try not to spoil them all, because if you don't know all the characters in there, you're in for a bit of a treat. But yeah, these cards are also probably a bit outdated, like the rulebook. It is a bit annoying. I think you can actually I think Forge Fire or something, there's a certain place that's actually like promoted by Simon, which are the creators of the game, and you can get the current cards, unit cards, professionally printed, so you can actually get the cards of the current stats and stuff, which is quite cool. It's a cool idea. Or you could just go on the app and download. You could just look at the cards, or you could just download armies and stuff. You can do that if you want to. Then we've got the cards for the actual unit cards. Yeah, there is Ghost in here. He is pretty cool. And then there are the objective cards, which I haven't opened because they are pretty much the same as all the others, so I've just left them like that. So I'm actually gonna put out all the units to show you what a full army would look like if you bought this starter set. I did the same with the Martells, so I'm going to do it for the Night's Watch as well. So I will see you in a sec. Okay, so here is the army in all its glory. There are 2 units of Swarm Brothers, which is that one and this one. They are sort of, I wouldn't say they're the basic, they're actually a really good infantry unit. But I would say they're more the basic unit. Most, like, for example, in the Martell, there was 2 Martell Spearmen. Most starter sets have, like, 2 units that are, like, the base units that are lesser, and they have more of a specialty unit, which is these guys, which are the Veterans of the Watch. They are very good as well. To be fair, Night's Watch units are really solid. Like, the Swarm Brothers and the Veterans of the Watch are both really good melee infantry, so the Night's Watch is actually quite a powerful starter set. And they also have the Ranger Trackers, which are these guys on horses. These are the ranged units for the starter set, and they're pretty mobile. I think they have the Pathfinder ability, so they can easily get through terrain, and they shoot. So they've got good skirmishing potential. So let's move on to all the characters. We have the one and only Jon Snow, which is this one right here. This is Jon Snow. As you can see, he has been painted because I love Jon Snow. He is amazing. And we have Ghost, which I have also painted. Ghost is really fun to have in the army. He has this connection with Jon, so whenever Jon's unit gets affected by, I think, tactics cards or something like that, Ghost can also be affected by those, so it's quite nice to have. And also, I think Ghost can move or attack one if Jon Snow's unit's been attacked or something like that. So he's quite handy to have. He's also the first commander. The second commander is Jeor Mormont, who is this one here with his Raven. I have started to paint him. He's not finished yet, but he will be soon. Quite a fun character. I do like Jeor Mormont in the show, especially. I think his actor's really cool, and he's a good Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, let me say. But I think he got dealt a brutal hand in the end. But I digress. Jeor Mormont is an NCU, but the two other NCUs are Maester Aemond, who has been painted. Also love Maester Aemond, one of the last Targaryens. And we have Bowen Marsh, who I haven't painted. Bowen Marsh as an NCU, I don't use him that much. And I don't think I will use him that much. I've started to play a few more matches against my dad, really. But I'm still trying to find people to play against. But when I have played, I normally use Maester Aemon. I just think the healing Maester Aemon gives is a lot more valuable. I can't even remember what Bowen Marsh does, because I just don't really use him that much. We then have two attachments. They're both the same. They are the Watch Captains, which is... So this is one of them. This is the one I've painted most recently. Which, to be fair, I was quite happy about his paint job, actually. I thought it was pretty good. The second one is in that attachment there with the Night's Watch veterans. The Watch Captain is also pretty solid. I think they have the boldness and courage thing. Hang on. It should be on here. Oh, no, it's different. I think, yeah, it's changed. But they have a really good ability attachment, which is quite good. They are kind of pricey. They are 2 points, so but they do sort of make the unit more formidable, which the Night's Watch units are already formidable. So the Watch Captain just adds to that, which is really, really nice. So Night's Watch, I love this starter set. Is so good. I just love it because you've got infantry, you've got a bit of cav, you've got a monster. Well, I wouldn't call Ghost a monster. Ghost is adorable, but technically the game calls him a monster. But you have got a monster. You've got actually 3 NCUs because Jeor Mormont can be used as an NCU and a commander, and then you've got Jon Snow. And this starter set I would definitely recommend. I just personally love the aesthetics of the Night's Watch. They have some cool other units that you can get, which I will show in the future because I have a few. And they are one of the only factions that actually has war machines. The only other one is the Free Folk, but they only have, which is the Chariot, but they only have like 1. These guys have 2, which is pretty cool. So thank you all for watching. I will be starting to do more content over the coming weeks. I have slowed down only because there was Christmas, and also it's my A-level exam year, so it's going to get a bit intense. But I do want to still keep making content. Probably closer towards like the summer I may stop, but then start again once the summer holidays has begun. So thank you all for watching. Again, really appreciate it. Thank you for staying subscribed and actually waiting for this video. I know it's been a long time, but I really appreciate it. So I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!